Alright everyone, the long-awaited arrival of Dark Tidings is here. I'm so excited. Check out this new packaging that it's in. I guess you just give it a little crack here. Oh, so there's just no cardboard. It's still in, still in a plastic wrap. And what have we got for the first deck is Untamed, Saurian, and Shadows. These videos are going to take a little bit longer because I have not looked at any Dark Tidings spoilers. Let me just see what's on the bottom. Oh, the Archon card is different now. That's interesting. So we're going to come back to that in a second. Oh my goodness, the shrink wrap is no joke on this though. Oh, there is a seal. There's a little peely thing. It's just not red. It's transparent. Let me see if I can... Oh, this looks like maybe a little bit better manufacturing in more ways than one. Look at that. Oh, the ease of the peel is not to be trifled with. I always don't like this part because it pops really loud on the mic here. So my apologies if it's really loud. Oh my goodness, this anticipation. The first deck, Shadows, Untamed, and Saurian. Alright. So, oh, the Archon cards look super cool. I'm not showing you that. I can look at it because I don't even know the name of the cards. Oh, and here it is. The Tide card. The new Low Tide. Omni. Raise the tide, gain 3 chains. Low Tide. High Tide. Ooh. So sick. Alright, so that's the new thing. Now, let's see what we got in here. First up, we have ISS Indominus, and it's an artifact action. Exhaust up to 5 friendly Saurian creatures. For each creature exhausted this way, deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. That's interesting. And then we got Hedonistic Intent. We know this one. Play exalt each flank creature. Then we have, ooh, Fiscus Felix. It's got a, I guess that's a tide ability there it's showing me. And it says, play fight. If the tide is high, you may exalt a creature. Interesting. Any creature. Great art. And then we have Senator Quintana. After a creature reaps, exalt it. Censor Philo. It says, Censor Philo cannot be dealt damage by creatures with Ember on them. Very interesting. And then we have another Censor Philo. Consul Primus, we know this. Got an enhanced token of capture. Reap, move 1 Ember from a creature to another. Then we have Crushing Charge. Destroy each creature with power 4 or lower. Gain 1 chains. Nice. You gotta love those board wipes. Here we go. Ooh, this is fun. Decadence. Play. Choose 1. Exalt. Ready and use a friendly creature. Or move 1 creature from a creature to another creature. Oh, that's really cool. So it's basically Chant of Hubris plus something new. 2 in 1. I love it. Faust the Great. Oh, you gotta love that. Your opponent's keys cost +1 for each friendly creature with Ember on it, and when you play it, you may exalt a creature. Then we have Reach Advantage. Has an Ember Pip, and the Tide is part of this. It says, if the tide is high, a friendly creature captures 3. Otherwise, raise the tide. Ooh, very nice. So a couple ways of doing some shenanigans there. Oh, look at this guy here. We got Venator Altum. 7 power, 2 armor. It says the tide is part of this. It says after... Okay, let me kind of figure this out. I feel like I'm missing something here. The high tide. So I guess this just means tide is high. It says after Venator Altum is dealt damage. If the tide is low, exalt it. Okay, so that just means the tide card comes into play. That symbol is what I'm realizing here. Cool looking card though. Now we move on to Shadows. We have first Blatant Thievery. Play, enrage an enemy creature. Move all Ember from that creature to your pool. Okay, what? That is great. I love it. Next we have Freebooter Fae. So you can play, raise the tide, then reap if the tide is high, steal 1, 4 power. Okay, that's cool. I'm kind of liking this nautical theme here. Ransack. Oh, it looks. Am I tripping here? Is the art different on this Ransack? That is really neat. So we got Ransack, or maybe it's exactly the same. I just never noticed it. Steal 1, discard the top card of your deck. If it's a Shadows card, trigger the effect again. Then we have Whisperer's Back. Love it. The elusive creature with action, lose 1 if you do destroy a creature. Then we got Cement Shoes. If involving the Tide, it says play, deal 2 damage to a creature. If damage destroys that creature, raise the Tide. Then we have Gas Pipes Malone. Oh man, they made Post Malone into a KeyForge character. Before fight, the creature Gas Pipes Malone fights captures 1 from its own side. Nice. 2 Gas Pipes Malone. Hobnobber. Woo! I love that. If your opponent has 6 or more Ember, steal 2. Love it. Mug. Always like that. Move 1 from a creature to your pool. Deal 2 damage. 2 mugs. And then we got, I love the art on this. One-Eyed Willa. While the tide is high, One-Eyed Willa gains elusive, and skirmish. And it has fight, steal 1. It says, she has yet to lay an eye on the sea's greatest treasure. Ooh. And, you love to see it. A sea urchin. It's got poison. And it says, play, capture 1. If the tide is high, steal 1 instead. Very cool. And here we go. On to Untamed, a beloved house. It says, each creature enters play enraged. Wow. That is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. The Mysticetti. Okay, look at this ship. That is sweet. I'm loving the theme of this set already. Action. Exhaust 1 or more friendly untamed creatures. If you do, give Mysticetti 3+1 power counters for each creature exhausted this way, and move it anywhere on your battle line as a creature with 0 power and taunt. Huh. Wow, that is pretty interesting. A beast ship. Next up we have, Bumblebird is back. The card you love to hate and love to see. Visually, that is. Double Bumblebird. Okay, that got bad. Oh my goodness, triple Bumble. Okay, this deck is hot trash, officially. Then next we have Growth Surge. Remember that one? Triple Bumblebird? Mushroom Man is back. Oh, yes. He's a real fun guy if you get to know him, said the Eldest Bear. And then we have, oh my goodness, the Deepwater Gruin. Fuzzy is going to be so happy to see this. It says, play Reap. If the tide is low, your opponent gains 1 Ember. Oh, that's very interesting. Great art on that. Then we have, Keyfrog is back. Love it. Mookling. It says, your opponent's keys cost +X, where X is Mookling's power. Oh, that's cool. Then we have the Fittest with the Capture Pip on it. Give each friendly creature +1 power counter. And lastly, we have, Youngest Bear. So cute. And it's by Natalie Russo, my fave artist. And here she is with some cute artwork here. It says, reap. You may reap with one of Youngest Bear's neighbors. Oh, that's really cool, actually. All right, let's go over this deck, which is hard for me to tell how good it is. This is going to take some time, but let's go into it. So we got creature count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 creatures. And pips, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pips. That's not too bad at all. And there are the rest of the stats that, to my greatest, I guess, way of analyzing at this point, are going to go down. But what do I like about this? Okay, well, this is going to be awkward. Well, it looks like we got keys in every house. Do we have a way of killing Keyfrog right off the top? That triple Bumblebird is not great. Pester Grove is, I don't know how I feel about this card. What are your thoughts on this card? I think this card is going to be opponent matchup dependent. I don't know how much I want to fight here. Well, this wants to fight, so that's good. The cards feel really nice, actually, like really nice. There's a lot of good ways to use Faust. And I guess that pairs well with, where is it? Well, actually, Senator Quintana is going to be really nice with Faust. And Senator Quintana goes really well with Censor Philo to make it so that it cannot be dealt damage. but you can deal damage to them, which is pretty neat. If the tide is high, you may exalt a creature. Yeah, Ficus Felix is great as well for Sensor Philo, getting that to work off of. And, I mean, that board wipe there is great. What was the thing I was looking at again? I can't even remember. Goodness gracious. Oh, this guy. Oh, wow, I'm seeing so many neat things here that can be done. Yeah, this deck seems really neat. I don't know how to properly process everything right now. There's just too much going on in my head. So I got 2 ships in this deck, which is pretty neat. I think that's going to be an interesting thing to see how that plays out. Yeah, this could be really good. How many Saurian creatures we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Saurian creatures. Yeah, 7 Saurian creatures, which seems good for this, because if you can do that, you can essentially board wipe, especially if Quintana's putting into play. You're getting the Philos are essentially immune. Move 1 creature to another. Again, Council Primus going well with the Philos. Crushing Charge, being able to get that. That's a really good board wipe. I'm really enjoying that. Oh, it's destroy each creature. Yeah, but that's still good for the majority of my deck here. Faust is really nice. Interesting. After it's dealt damage, Exalt. That's very interesting. I guess just a fatty boom boom. What else do I like? Move all ember from that creature. Oh yeah, this is really good. Just with the way Quintana's working, there's all these things down here where this is going to be really helpful. What else we got? The thing, this deck I think could be okay, but the Untamed is definitely not amazing. The Mugs, there's a lot of, I like this, the Shadows looks really strong in this deck, and Saurians, I like everything in here. Yeah, these are all great. Unfortunately, the Untamed is looking something to be desired. I'm wondering if Untamed took a step back. I don't know, I haven't opened enough decks yet. But I do like Youngest Bear, because what other Reap abilities do we have here? We got, I guess, Freebooter Fae is one. I absolutely love the flavor of this. Council Primus got another Reap ability, and that's about it. Obviously, this is great for getting creature, like saving a good creature you want on here. Mookling, that's a good synergy right there. Play Mookling, boom. That's going to do some work. Also, having Growth Surge is really good for getting that board wipe out of like some creatures out of the board wipe situation. Bumblebird's going to help with that if for some reason Bumblebird can get out onto the field properly. This triple Bumblebird just feels so bad. Like, that's a meme right there. This Deepwater Gruen is so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. Scuzzy is just losing it right now, I know. Keyfrog, is there any way to destroy Keyfrog? Oh, there is. Not on the same turn, unfortunately. But there is ways with Mug, for one, is a good one. You also have the Cement Shoes. You also have Whisper. You have the board wipe. So many ways here. So yeah, and then we got also, like I said, Growth Surge to get some stuff out there, and the Bumblebirds. This is so interesting, the Mysticetti. I'm not sure what I think about this deck yet. I kind of wish I had an Ember Pip. But it is a very interesting kind of thing, and I'm curious to see the theme with all the others. What do you think of this deck? What is your hot take on it? I definitely think this has some Ember control for days, as you can probably tell from the stats already, and some really cool synergy in the Saurian side of things. Here it is. This is it. And now I'll show you this wild Archon card. So this is the new Archon card. How wild is that? Like, look at this thing. Isn't that trippy? Like, that is so freaking cool. I really like it, actually. I think it's a really interesting way of showing all the cards. I wonder why it's... Oh, it's probably for those little icons probably caused this new way of being done. But I like it. I think it's a neat way of looking at the Archon card from here on out. Alright, so that's my first deck. Cordially Terrible Alivori. Let me know your thoughts on this, and hopefully we'll get some more decks up and running soon for you to see. I'm definitely going to be doing a bunch of unboxings moving forward. So as always, everyone, may your ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.